Here's a shocking truth about rock bands. Dysfunction is practically part of their DNA. Whether they're stadium fillers or local legends, the rebellious spirit of rock and roll often comes at the cost of harmony, both on stage and off. Take the Eagles, for example. When they first came together, they were supposed to be a well-oiled machine, a group of musicians destined for greatness. But as anyone who's followed their story knows, even the smoothest operations can hit a few bumps along the way. But here's where it gets controversial. While the Eagles are celebrated for their meticulous craftsmanship and chart-topping hits, not every song got the love Don Henley thought it deserved. One track in particular left him feeling less than enthusiastic. Spoiler alert, it's the one with the birds chirping. More on that later. Before the Eagles took flight, Henley was carving out a name for himself in the Los Angeles club scene. After a stint with the group Shiloh, he crossed paths with Linda Ronstadt, eventually becoming her drummer. It was during this time that he met Glenn Frey, and their musical chemistry was undeniable. What started as a gig backing Ronstadt soon evolved into something bigger. And this is the part most people miss. Henley and Frey weren't just session players. They were visionaries, dreaming of a band that would redefine rock music. In History of the Eagles, Frey recalled the pivotal moment. They were talking about putting together a supergroup to back up Linda. And Don said, "I'd rather just be in a band with you." With Ronstadt's blessing and the addition of country guitarist Bernie Leadon and bassist Randy Meisner, the Eagles were born. Their journey took them from the studios of Asylum Records to working with legendary engineer Glyn Johns, who had honed his craft with icons like The Who and Led Zeppelin. Here's where opinions start to divide. While John's minimalist approach to recording drums, just 3 microphones, worked wonders for John Bonham, Henley struggled to match the Led Zeppelin drummer's thunderous style. "If you want it louder, hit it harder," Johns advised. But as Henley admitted, nobody could hit as hard as John Bonham. Fair point. The Eagles weren't aiming to replicate Zeppelin's raw energy, though. Their sound was more about capturing the laid-back vibe of a California desert drive. Songs like Take It Easy became instant classics, drawing fans into their unique blend of rock, country, and R&B. While Frey and Henley dominated the vocals, Meisner lent his voice to tracks like Earlybird, a song that perfectly encapsulated the band's early sound. But here's the kicker. Henley wasn't a fan of the birdsong that closes the track. "Those sounds are actual birds chirping," he told Rolling Stone. "I thought and still think it was corny, but it wasn't my song." The chirping, it turns out, was the brainchild of the song's author and their producer. While Henley may have cringed at the addition, it didn't stop Earlybird from becoming a beloved deep cut for fans who appreciate the Eagles' ability to find beauty in simplicity. Despite its detractors, the song remains a testament to the band's genre-blurring genius. It may not be as iconic as Hotel California, but Earlybird is a charming reminder of the Eagles' early days, a time when they were still figuring out their sound and pushing boundaries. So, here's a question for you. Do you think the birdsong in Earlybird adds to the song's charm, or is it just plain corny? Let us know in the comments. We're eager to hear your take.